Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. As you can tell from the title of this video, this will be our weekly watch list video. With that being said, the 5 plays this week will be DDS, second one being AMC, third one being JPM, fourth one being Dash, and then the 5th one being FedEx. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. And again, if you are interested in joining our team, check out simplified-investing.com today. Thank you and enjoy. So for those of you who have watched our previous videos, obviously the first thing that we like to do is break down the market. What can we see from the market? As you guys notice, as you do start trading, you will typically see a lot of the plays for the week will be following the indices. So it is important to understand where the index is at, where the index is going, and what you are seeing within that given index. So the first one that we like to do, the one that we like to use is going to be SPY. It's going to be the S&P 500 index. It's going to be one that is going to be the best measurement, some tech weight, but overall the best overall measurement of the market is going to be SPY, the S&P 500 index. So what are we seeing here? From this daily chart, we got this 510 selling pressure here at 422.82 highs here. Into this sell-off, we tried to form this doji reversal here into lower lows here, gapping down and touching this 404 support here, which obviously you can see this gap region back here from 4.1. Holding that support here. Now we're trying to form this cup move here. We did get rejected at that 417.30 region. Something to consider, but as you can see, after hours, we are at that region here. So that's also something to note. I want to see a breakout over this 420 region again. For those of you who are visualizing this, perfect cup breakout will be a breakout over this 420 area here. Could potentially see a consolidation candle here tomorrow, and then an extension run here up to 420. Really want to see this cup breakout here for that confirmation of the upside move, with the breakout being at 420, and then obviously 422.82 highs here, where we did sell off. Now, if we zoom out on the weekly chart here, still a strong week here. We get these two dojis here. We get this push, this hammer, and then also forming another hammer here. This really sets up for two things, either lower lows and reversal from highs, an exhaustion point where we sell off, or a consolidation base setting up for another run here. For those of you who have been just getting into trading recently, heavy consolidation here in the past 4 weeks. Again, if you look at the open and the close here from 419 all the way up here to 510, we're moving within a dollar range here on SPY. So something to note, we are seeing a lot of consolidation in the market here, and that is something to note. For those of you who do swing trade, it's very tough to get that movement that you want to see when you are facing such large amounts of consolidation, not just on the market, but on a lot of equities here as well. So the first play that we are going to be watching is going to be DDS. It's going to be Dillard's. Obviously, strong move here. Ideally wanted to see more volume here, but we get this breakout over this price point here at $120. We'll draw this level here as a visualization on the weekly chart here. Draw this level right here. Now, if we zoom in on the daily, you can see strong move here with some volume. Again, we're trading, what was that, a little over 1.14 million contracts or shares on the day. So now I want to see a hold over this 120 region here. If we do get a pullback here on this, I'm expecting this 120 support region here. And then the biggest thing being this resistance region here at 127.69. That's what I'll be watching here. That was that rejection point that we saw here on 127 before we faced some heavy selling pressure here. So again, draw these levels as you see them. It's a lot easier visualization and something you can note and watch when you are trading intraday. So again, now we do have that level. We did touch that level here yesterday, actually on Friday, rejected here at that 128 region. That is what I will be watching here within the coming week. I want to see if we can break out over this region here. Again, rejection so far. Confirmation will be a breakout over that 128 region, and then highs here at 129.50. Something to note and watch for a continuation here on DDS. Looking very strong, getting some volume here. I want to see a continuation over 128 here for further upside in 130 plus target here on DDS. Second one that's been moving and actually relatively strong here against the market. Obviously, everyone knows of AMC finally moving again here on Friday. Where rejection point here, or the resistance zone here at $14 is going to be the key for this one here on the upside. That was a rejection point back here in the middle of March as well. I want to see this breakout here over $14. Premiums are rather super inflated on this individual equity. So that is something to note. It is going to be very expensive. It's expensive contracts to trade. However, if we do break out over $14 here, I'm really liking this one to the upside here with potential to see 1588 and then highs here at 2036. But looking strong, when this one gets that volatility, it tends to continue that momentum, continue that volatility move. Now we just wait for a breakout over that $14 region here to confirm on AMC. JPM, third play here, prime example of a consolidation base into a flag, cup breakout here over that 160, 164 region here, that resistance zone. Pushing here on all-time highs. Again, for those that are visual learners, we get this uptrend here into this cup, breaking out here on Friday, not with the strongest amount of volume that I would like to see, but clear defined strong uptrend here on JPM, liking this uptrend move. I want to see a continuation here. If we do pull back, I want to hold this 164 region here. I do think this one has potential for 166 and 170, but again, as anything, when you are pushing to all-time highs, you do have to resort to intraday levels here. So when you are watching for zones on JPM, make sure you do resort to the 5-day 5-minute, 5-day 15-minute, some of those shorter time frame charts, so you can get more and you can get better levels, as this is uncharted territory here on JPM. But again, prime example of a consolidation base here into a higher high cup breakout here. Now we got that 164 support below, ultimately potential above for that 170 region here on JPM. The fourth one, another strong mover here off of this very strong lower low here. Essentially forming this lower low here on 429 with 12 straight days or 10 straight days of lower lows here. Weakness. Finally trying to break this lower low pattern here with some volume. I want to see a continuation over 140 here tomorrow. That is going to be a zone to watch. We'll draw this again as a visualization zone here. We have this $100, $120 support, and then also this $140 resistance zone here. So far, getting rejected here. We're pulling back from highs here, but liking the volume. I want to see a continuation over 140 here. This easily has potential to hit that 160 price region here again, moving 22% here on Friday. Very strong volume coming in on the bottom. Now we wait for that confirmation breakout with the target here being 160 once we do confirm, and then above that at this 180.34 price region here. But looking very strong on Dash, trying to break this lower low downtrend here, getting that volatility back. I do think this one has potential to hit that $160 price region here. The last play is going to be FedEx. Again, strong one. It's a very strong trend over here after this gap up into earnings. Basically into a consolidation base here, and now we're trying to break out of this. Now, the biggest thing I want to see, we're forming this cup move here. I want to see a breakout over this 315 level here, and then also 317 here. I do think this one can continue that higher high trend reversal or trend breakout here. Over that 317 region will be key, with the target being 325 here on this one. Not the strongest volume. Again, you can see these random spikes of volume. That's obviously going to be from the earnings report. However, not seeing much volume here on FedEx yet, which is why it wasn't closer to the top of the list. But I do think this one has potential for this cup breakout here over 317. If we do zoom out on the weekly chart, again, strong cup here, breaking out with some volume here last week into this hammer reversal hammer candle here. Biggest thing this week on the weekly chart, breaking out over that 317 region here, making those higher highs and continuing this strength move here to the upside is going to be what I'm watching on FedEx. And again, going back to the daily chart here, looking strong. Cup breakout will be at that 317 price region here. With that being said, that wraps up our 5 plays of the week. If you did enjoy this video and found it helpful, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are interested in getting our course, our alerts, and more, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. Thank you guys, and hope you have a great weekend.